Hey y'all, hey. For those of you who don't know, my name is Keisha. I had a mental breakdown or mental health crisis during the pandemic, which ultimately led to my spiritual awakening, and I've been on a self-discovery journey ever since. Today I want to share three things that has helped me keep my sanity through this whole process. A lot has shifted for me since the pandemic, and although the process was painful, I am so grateful because there's so much growth that has happened within me that I am so grateful for, you know what I mean? So ultimately, I had to like unlearn and relearn and reprogram my subconscious mind, my limiting beliefs. I had to like do so much deep diving and learn and unlearning so much because of the conditioning that we've been under for all these years. I literally was on autopilot and in survival mode most of my life. When I was operating that way, I just thought it was normal. So it's been really enlightening learning how you actually exist and what governs your existence, and actually using that knowledge to create a reality that actually aligns with who you really are. So three things really that has helped me. First thing is the power of awareness, right? Being conscious and aware is a practice that I do daily because we're so easily distracted by so many outside things, and we've been conditioned to continue to look outside of ourselves for so many things that it's very easy to get distracted. So I have had to learn how to be present and bring my attention and my focus back to the present moment and make intentional decision from that level of awareness. So awareness is definitely the first step. The second thing is intentionality, right? So once you become aware of something, you now get to intentionally decide how you want to move and what decision you want to make moving forward. So instead of just knee jerking and reacting to life, I've had the opportunity of slowing down. So I guess intentionality is about slowing down, right? Just taking your time, allowing whatever it is to be, and then responding to it after processing it instead of reacting to it. I feel when my body wants to respond or react to life in a way that it's accustomed to doing, and it's been an intentional practice of like slowing myself down and recognizing what's happening and actually choosing how I want to respond. And that sometimes requires me slowing down completely. Like I used to feel like so much angst around, like even when my phone goes off, when I hear someone coming, like I feel like there's this instant urgency that needs to happen, that needs my response. I get a text message, I may read it, I let myself process it, and I decide how I want to respond. I have to like, my nervous system has to get regulated, right? Because I just get, and I'm like, no, 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 it's okay, we don't have to respond right away. I know text messaging and the way that we as a society feel that has to be responded to quickly gives us that sense of urgency, and it's not healthy. Like we need to calm ourselves down, slow down, and just decide what we want to say and be thoughtful in our response and give yourself space and time to process. It's not something that, like, I used to have this sign on my cubicle wall. It said if it's not fatal, it's no big deal, or something like that. If it's not fatal, it's no big deal. So that was a reminder for me because I used to feel like everything was so urgent. I gotta get it. And then now when I feel rushed, I'm like, okay, relax. We're gonna be all right. Let's slow this down a little bit. So that's the second thing. And the third thing I think that's really big for me is honoring everyone's reality. Allow things to be and just honoring everyone's experience and trusting that they're all just as valid as mine and not feeling threatened by them. Recognizing that everyone's experiencing life differently and there's no wrong or right, there's no better or worse. Everyone is just at a different phase in their journey, and their experience is completely unique and different to yours. So there was a time when I used to feel threatened by other people's reality if it didn't match mine, and I used to like become very defensive and controlling, and it used to be very frustrating and uncomfortable for me. Once I learned and was able to accept that every single person, this is mind blowing, right? Every single person in this world is experiencing something totally different. I don't care if we're having the same experience, we're experiencing it differently. So we could all be driving in a car going to the same destination, everyone in that car is experiencing that thing differently, and that blows my mind, and I'm so fascinated by that and genuinely interested to hear how other people are experiencing that same thing. So that has been something that has really put my nervous system at peace, and something that I have had to work on as well. So those are the three things that kind of really helps me on a daily basis keep my sanity and regain and retain my power. So I hope these help. I don't know where you are on your journey and if this is something that you encountered, but if you have some things that you use every day that has helped you on your journey, please share them in the comments. I am excited about what's to come. There's been a shift in energy, and I know there's a lot of stuff happening and everyone's so uncertain about it, and change is just uncomfortable. I am just excited at the end of the day. Like, I know there's a lot of stuff shifting, a lot of stuff happening, and I just trust that it's all working out for our highest good. I personally believe that the collective consciousness is rising, and there's a mass awakening happening, and we're shifting into a new something new, and I'm excited about it.